So today we are going to discuss some of the database tables in Oracle HRMS. First of all, as you understand the people form and the assignment form, I'll also try to relate these tables to the forms that we see in Oracle applications. So if you have seen the person form, all it has is the people information, which is stored in the table per all people F. F, as you already know, stands for the date track table. Now the per all people F table has a lot of columns. Let me try to show you what all columns it has. This is the Toad that I'm using. Toad is a tool for your database management, querying, updating, creating tables, DDLs and all those things. So as you can see, this table has a person ID, effective start date, effective end date, business group ID, person type ID, last name, start date, applicant number. And these columns are also, some of those columns are also having a referential integrity, which means they refer to some other tables. So we'll see some of them one by one. So as you can see, there's a person ID. Person ID is one of the keys which is referred in almost most of the other HRMS tables. Then effective start date and end date are there in most of the other tables, but these are individual columns in each table. They are not referential. Business group ID is referred in many tables. Person type ID is referred. So let's go and see how these tables are actually connected. So we have all people F, then we have another table called per person types. Now per person types is basically having a person type ID, a business group ID, and some of the flags, and then the user defined and the system defined person types. Then we have a table called per all assignments F. This table is the assignment tables. This stores all the assignment information for the employee. So as you have seen the assignment form, it has an assignment number, the organization and all those things. So this is where it is stored. So you have an assignment ID, again the effective start date and the end date for the assignment. You have a business group ID, a recruiter, a grade ID, a position ID. Now these relate to the grade and position and the job tables. Then you have assignment status type, then you have payroll ID. So these are some of the important links to all the other tables that you have there in HRMS. Then you have a supervisor ID, which links to the person ID in per all people F for the employee who is supervisor of this particular employee for this particular assignment. Then you have the organization ID, then you have the people group ID, soft coding key flex ID, pay basis, vacancy. So assignment table has most of the referential identities like default code combination identity ID and all those things which identify the employee's other references. So if I go to select star from per jobs, select star from per assignment statuses, assignment statuses F, status F, per assignment status, where am I mistaking? Per assignment status. Okay, per assignment status types. Okay, so that's the table which has the assignment status types. Now let me show you one query where we'll name this table as PPF, per all people F, or you can say PAPF, and then another table as per all assignments F, PAAF. What I'm going to do is from this first table I need the person ID and I need the full name of the employee, then I need the employee number of the employee. From the second table PAAF I need assignment number, I need supervisor ID, which is not going to make much sense, but I'm just trying to show you how this query is built. And if you're using Toad or any other tool, mostly they will also show you some of the columns in that particular table which you can select from. So for example, if I want to select the assignment status type or the assignment type or the assignment number, I can select it. So let me select the business group ID. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll put some where conditions, where clause. So the main condition that I need is for my per all people f person id should be equal to per assignments f dot person id. These two things should be matching for the record to be picked up. On top of that, I need to select the record that is active as of today, which means I need to say that my sys date should be between my effective start date and effective end date. But now we know that the effective start and end date are in both the tables, so we have to distinguish them by using the qualifier over here. And similarly, I'll just copy and paste this so I can put the same condition for the assignment. So it will pick up the current person record and attach it to the current assignment record for the same person ID. And if I run this query, it will show me the information that I need. It will show me the person ID, the full name, the employee number, the assignment number, the supervisor ID, business group ID for the person's actual assignment and the person record as of today. So these are some of the important tables. Then again, other tables will be per business groups, this table has all the business groups information. So these are some of the people related table. Now let me show you some of the payroll related tables. So we have tables like pay, payrolls F. This has information about all the payrolls that you have in your organization. Then you have select star from per pay element entries F. This table has the element entries for all the employees. Now let me show you how this table looks like. So this table has an assignment ID, it has the element entry ID, it has the effective start and the end date, it has a cost allocation key flex ID, then it has the element link ID and the original entry ID, it has the entry type, creator ID, all the other attributes. So as you can see, this element link ID is there for the referential integrity, and it refers to something called the element link. So there's a table called select star from pay element entry values. This is a view, and underscore f will be the table. So this table provides the information about all the element entry views, element entry values, and these are the values that are entered on the employees assignment entries. On the assignment form, if you go to element entries, then you enter some assignment entry values. Those values are stored in this table, pay element entry values F. Then there are tables like pay assignment actions F. For assignment actions, pay assignment actions. This has the assignment action ID, the assignment ID, the payroll action ID, the account, the action status. Then all these things are stored when the payroll is being processed. So these are some of the payroll tables. So let me show you one simple query where you want to get all the information about the person. So we'll have a table called PPF. Then you want information about their assignment. So you have a table called per all assignments F, PAF, let me call it. Then you need information about their jobs. So you have a table called jobs. Then you need information about their grades. So you have a table called grades. Then you need information about their location. So you have a table called HR locations. And now you need conditions where person ID from the per all people F is equal to assignment ID, assignment tables person ID, and sysdate should be between effective start date and effective end date, and your sysdate should also be between the per all people F and the per all assignments F, both start date